Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hopefully you all are doing very much great. Okay, in today's video we are just going to discuss something important about the chemistry paper 5 A levels. Subject code is very much familiar to you, 9701. Okay, in this paper 5 you can say it is quite similar to the paper 3. Paper 3 and paper 5 both are exactly same, just the difference is about the alternative to practical of the paper 5. Paper 3 you have to perform a practical. Similarly in P5 you're just going to design, planning and evaluation of that paper. For example, the paper 3 you have already been solved that paper, and you are just going to answer that question in the paper 5. But the difference that might create is about some other question. So before you are just going to give your exam on 9th November, I'm just going to say you something important regarding the P5. First of all, your mathematics must be strong regards to the graph, regards to the line of the equation, which is y equals to mx plus c, regards to the meaning of the interpolation and extrapolation. Okay, if we are just going directly towards the graph, because the graph question might be very much difficult for some of the students. In graph question you might be asked about to extrapolate your points. If you have been asked to extrapolate the points, it means that the point that are given in the graph are not there. If they are not there, that's why they are saying to you extrapolate them. It's just about you can say about a guess or something about you can say a prediction that might be you can use on your graph. For example, you are just your graph is just going straight and it stopped, and it asks to jump to the 3 more points, so you will go straight as it was going before. Okay, similarly if the curve is given, so you will extend that curve. It just means extend that point or extend your graph. Okay, something about the unanimous point. Unanimously, the question has been asked that why it has an unanimous point. It is similarly, you can say it is most likely to be asked in the question of the energy graph, energy reaction graph, because in that question you do have a answer regarding about the heat loss. When the student got heat loss, so that might be quite different in its reading. That's why the reason for the unanimous graph. Moreover, for finding the gradient, you have to draw a triangle on your straight line. Okay, the triangle must be more than a half your graph. For example, you have just covered 10 readings in your graph, and you should go for the 6 to 7 point at least to draw a triangle, and then you will find the gradient easily. Okay, another important thing about some of the terms or some of the questions that has been asked. For example, they have asked you the term what is meant by the concordant. You can say concordant. Okay, the concordant is related to the graph question. It means a consistent reading, the reading which are consistent, or you can say which are going to the best fit, more likely to be best fit. Okay, if you have to draw the line about the best fit, the best fit is basically the line you need to draw a straight line. For example, if you miss a point, 3 to 4 points have been missed, so they should be missed equally. For example, you have just draw a line, and above and below the line it must be 2 points exactly, not more than that or not less than that. Okay, then you'll go for the best fit line. Okay, another question is regarding about the energy profile reactions, or you can not energy profile, is about the reaction of titration. The titration, the question has been asked regarding about that how you determine, how you need to draw the experiment and you go for titration. If you just remember, in paper 3 we do have a burette with us, pipette with us, conical flask with us, we have an indicator with us, we have a distilled water with us, we have you can say a tap water with us. So just go through all that. First of all, you need just to wash your conical flask with the tap water, then wash it with the distilled water. Now you are ready for the experiment. Now you have to put some of the, you can say about the acid, okay, and the acid in the flask, in the conical flask, and about the you can say base in the burette, because we just go acid to the burette, acid to the base, so it feels splash. Okay, then the cork has been used, then the thermometer has been used, the bulb constriction should be touched to the water if you just finding the temperature of that water. Okay, some of the questions are also, for example, you just need to determine that color of the reaction. You just need to remember about the methyl orange indicator color, like a phenolphthalein, it goes from colorless to pink if you have acid. Okay, and if you have a base, so it will goes to the pink to the colorless. Okay, And other thing as well is about the equation. They just confuse you with the equation y equals to mx plus c. So just remember that y equals to mx plus c is the general equation, and you're just going to find all of your things by the help of this equation. Because if you just don't go with that, so you might mix up your question. Okay, hopefully it might help you in this video, and inshallah best of luck for your exam.